Just a reminder, this is not exactly precision. It's a spring in here. Depending on manufacturing, it could be different. So definitely, if you're going to use any of these methods, make your own reference before you change out the belt or change your rear tire. And then maybe you can use my references on top of that. But this spring is not going to be accurate. But if I reuse this, in my situation, it should be fairly accurate, I would think. Okay. That's without any pressure. I'm looking at 3 centimeters, 3.1 centimeters is what I visually see. And then if I push down at the 10-pound mark on the belt, let me push it down right there. Looks like it's between 3.3 and 3.4, right in between. I'm going to call it 3.4. Using this gauge. That's the part number, if you can see it on the video. If not, I'll take a picture. It's on Amazon. Belt tensioning tool. I guess it's the one that Harley riders use. I'm putting the O-ring right at the number 10 mark, which I guess is 10 pounds. And then I'm pushing on it until the O-ring touches the bottom mark. And I'll go ahead and do it again just to get a better reference. Again, I don't know if this video is going to turn out. So yeah, I would say I'm above 3 centimeters, halfway between 3 and 3.1. And I'm going to push down. I got this top cover off. I'm going to push down right, and I'm using the reference, the very top line. It's just a difference. I'm not looking for, okay, right, it's like just above 3.3. So 3.3 to 3.4. And then I'll come over and check my O-ring when I got to 4. Yeah, it's higher than the 10-pound mark. So if you're going to 3.4, it might be roughly 12 pounds of pressure. So I would say 3.3 is pretty good. And that's obviously right here on my new AK550. It's a 2022 model. It's been sitting in the showroom, but it's got only three miles on it. These neighbors are really talking up a storm next door, and here it's only got 3 miles on the scooter. So let me leave it at that. So here we go. I'm going to try and use the frequency. And so this first one, I'm going to try to use 3. Oh, darn it. So it's like a free, this one's called Spectrum. And there's the little icon right there. So I'll turn it on, but it's a pay. You only get a few seconds with it. So let me try it. I'm using my iPad because my iPhone's a little older. Let's see what happens here. Let me see if I got you in the camera. All right, let's try that. 16K. So I'm not sure how accurate these are. Let me do it again. Yeah, I'm not getting... Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm getting... I'm getting amplitude. Yeah, so I'm going to pass on spectrum. I can't get a accurate reading. So now we're going to go to Pano Tuner. P-A-N-O, 2 words, tuner. You can see it's working as far as reading my voice. This one is free up front. Premium version is paid. Let's see how this one does. So the frequencies here. It's a little confusing there. It pops back down to a lower hertz. I don't think these are all that accurate. Keeps giving me 105. So this one's, well, so 105 and A. I don't know how you read that in musical instruments. A with a little B on the end of it. So I'm tapping on the iPad and it's definitely giving me a different number. $105. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to try another app. This one's called AnyTuner. Oh, you see the icon right there. Didn't have luck with this yesterday, but let's see here. I'm going to do a test clip, I guess is how you do it. Let me see if I'm on the camera there. Yeah. Let me move the camera a little bit better. All right. So the microphone here is right here where the lens is for the camera. I think I have to push the green button. So this is completely all over the place. So I'm not sure if I trust these. There was a YouTuber. I can put his web or YouTube name in the on the video here. He seemed to be pretty consistent with it. I don't have a updated iPhone, or this iPad's the first generation iPad Pro. My phone is a iPhone 7 Plus. That thing's real slow as far as reaction. 104, that's pretty close to what the other one was doing. I'm trying to look for consistency here. This one's worse. This thing's just zooming by. I don't know. Good luck with this. This is not, I wouldn't use my reference for this at all. Make your own references. I do think the pressure test on the belt's probably the best. I'll let you guys see this video and you can determine what you're looking at. So anyway, that's my sonic or frequency test. Like I said, there's somebody on YouTube that's doing this for a Yamaha T-Max, and he says an F note is what he's getting. But that's going to depend on how long your belt is, and obviously who makes the belt and stuff like that. It's going to be different probably for whatever iPhone or Samsung device you're using. There's all kinds of factors involved. So I'm just going to make a judgment call that I would buy one of these and use it yourself. That's what I'm going to do. And then worst case, you can spend $1,000+ on that special tool, sonic tester, that Kimco recommends. The other thing you may want to do is rotate it. Let me rotate it and we'll try it again. So here I think it's giving it to you in plain numbers. I'm going to call that 62, 58. There was a 51 in there. $60. I think the 60 is around the number if you try to convert it using what Kimco's sonic tester is telling you. If you go on the Google and try to convert that to frequency. 56, 57, 57. So we're getting some consistency here. Let's do a refresh. Maybe I'm hitting it too hard. Very tiring. So let me go back to the original one. Not the original, but the Pano tuner. That one seems to be the most consistent. Let's try it again. It's giving me 114. Why is it giving me that? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. So that's not right. It's stopping at 115 every time. Oh, I'm going to say that's the most consistent, 115. So, I'm just banging on my tire here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see what just banging on my tire does. Well, it's consistent. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one as far as I'm going to keep that in my records and use it for my own reference. If you guys want to use that as a reference, you know, use it as your own risk. I'm going to use the 10-pound pressure device, and I'm going to use everything I can. And then if it still doesn't work out, I'm spending $1,000, I guess, because I don't think dealers are going to have that tool either.